Hey there. Last time I was doing some crazy stuff on other videos, but here we go to follow up. Why me? Well, I quit smoking years ago, and I got worried because no former smokers ever really make it on Survivor. So, why me now? Let me flip around. Look at this. Now, I'm backpacking the 100-mile wilderness at 47 years old. Yeah. That's right. Hopefully I can survive the social game. But let's bring Survivor back to Survivor. Maybe. Or maybe not. Anyway, later. Alright, now let's cover the pack. I think I'm going to break this down in two parts, outside and inside. Outside the pack, you can see I have my tent straps to the side. I got a supply pack here that I got to put my tobacco in. On the outside, you can see I have the map here, a camp light, and some bug spray, my trekking poles, my water container, and then my water bottles will go in here. In the side pouch, I have my gloves, a bug net, I have my glasses case, and my headlamp. Also strapped to the outside, I have my camp chair. Gotta have that. That's a luxury weight. Part two. Now let's break her open. Top pouch here. Here I got some string, patch kits, random. Top pouch here I have my first aid kit, my Sawyer filter, water filter, plus my baby wipes. And then that's where my chair mounts. Opening up the top. Got this water filter. This thing's pretty awesome. It looks like a shaker cup. It's got a hose that goes down the water. If I got time, I'll show you that later, but you'll probably see that in videos. But coming in, there's that sweatshirt. Now let's just come in through the front. So there's my socks. There's my poncho. My mess kit. There's all that food. There's all my clothes, my tent stakes, my tent poles, my towel. And down below, my sleeping bag, my sleep mat, and my pillow. So here we are. We made it to Shaw's. We already stayed last night. We're staying tonight. We've got everything arranged in our itinerary. We start here. Day one. Plan is to stay at Wilson Falls. Day two, climbing the mountains. And then making our way to Cloud. Oops. Day three. Still in the mountains. Staying at East Chairback night. And then the following morning, we have a resupplier here on Kettering Iron Works. And then, what am I, day 4, I think? Yep, day 4. Gonna make it all the way up to Sydney. Day 5, gonna work our way up to Cooper. Day 6, come up, resupply. Day 7, Antlers. Night 8, gonna make it around, stay along here. Or that'd be night 7, I think I lost count. That's that around this lake. That's night 7, sorry. And then night 8, we're gonna stay here at this dam. Night 9, herd. And our final day on this little stretch will be picked up by noon. Hello. Here we are, 8.5 miles into day 1. The boys are up ahead. Oh, I hit the wrong button. They're up ahead. It's really awesome to see that they're having a great time. Yeah, we got to the hostel a day early, so we spent the day at the hostel at Shaw's. It was great. Very, very good people. They very, very, very helpful. I mean, so we spent the day at Shaw's, and the boys got to meet some other hikers and really motivated about it. We got about a mile till we get to our first major water crossing, and then a mile after that will be our stop for the night. That'll give us our 10 miles for the first day, which is pretty awesome. This is great. I know, everybody kind of just shows this. But to be able to show this just means that you got all the hard work and prep work done. And you can just come out here, and this will be the easiest and hardest thing to ever do, which is awesome. All right, I will see you in a bit. Bye. Careful, boys. We're hitting our first water crossing.
Are we? Should I get my Crocs on? Get the fucking Crocs out. Oh,
Here's our first water crossing. Let's see if they manage. Oh, careful.
Oh, it's the wet one.
Here it comes.
Stay on the rocks.
Oh, we made it.
Oh, thank God I needed the Crocs out.
Here we go. They finally are catching up with me. Not that that was a task. Welcome back, boys. Good job. Good job.
It's been a nice little first stretch.
So, hey, before I turn the phone off, move back a little bit, John. So what do you guys think of your first day, first night?
Fun, exhausting. Sleep wasn't the greatest. It was cold.
I had to air up my sleep mat 3 times throughout the night. It was a little chilly.
We survived. Didn't get attacked by any bears.
So how about something good?
It was beautiful.
There we
It
go.
was amazing. I got tons of pictures.
It was an easy camp. It wasn't difficult to set
Camp
up.
was awesome.
Yeah, camp was
Shelter was
sweet.
great.
How's your knees, John?
My
The
knees
shitter
feel
was
better,
fantastic.
but my ankles and feet do not. My knees feel like they got some rest, but my thighs and ankles do not.
All right, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Again, excuse the bumpy video. Show you where we're at. It's stunning. That's the direction I'm going. The boys are back that way. We spent all afternoon after lunch climbing. Oh, spent what? 4 miles going up a mountain. So we finally got to the top, but I'm in between that bald top mountain that they're on and heading towards Baxter. But they're kind of just hanging out there having their kind of bro moment, I guess. But you'll see pictures. I mean, it's just stunning, man, just gorgeous. I mean, when we crested, their faces, they're just like, whoa, and it was pretty cool. Very beautiful. Again. See you soon. Alright, we just summited Baxter Mountain, and I've been going for a little while. since then, making our way to, I think it's Cloud Lean-To. Tell you what, I mean, it wasn't bad, but whew, definitely not for the faint, that's for dang sure. Oh, there's some kind of poo. But we're at the top of the ridge. Like I said, we're making it to this Cloud Lean-To for the night. The boys want to go swim in the mountain pond. We'll spend all day tomorrow in the mountains, and then we call to verify our resupply, and everything's going great. I mean, it's fun. My knee brace is holding well. A 57-year-old combat veteran that used to smoke pack and a half a day. Look at me now. Anyway, we will talk soon. Bye. Good morning. Figured I'd do the video this morning because it's a little different in the morning. So a fun part with this, interesting part, is this is the direction we hiked in from last night. So at the end of a 4-mile incline, which was fun. So at the end of the day of your hike, you're always like, oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to get to the lean-to. This is where we stayed at last night. I tell you what, this one was a reminder of what you went through during the day. You get here, you're like, ah, finally lean-to. And then you got 0.3 miles of a direct summary of what you went through. This morning wasn't so bad. I feel quite a bit fresher. Made it through pretty good, waiting for the boys to make their way down. But we did make our 7 a.m. time out. You see Long Pond Stream Lean-To, that's where we braked at yesterday. And there we go. That way. We got about 5 miles till we take our first midpoint break. I'll talk to you later. One thing I did fail to mention in this morning's video is that we met our first shelter mates. So there was a couple there. Terrible with names, so John or Ethan can probably tell you who they were. But had a great time last night. They hooked me up with some of these knee bands. Holy hell, those are awesome. But in light of that, prior to today, we gave John the trail name Gas Money, but he has officially earned the name Shuffles. He can explain better. And then Ethan, which was previously Self-Given Roadrunner, is now Music Man. It's said that he's the first guy on trail to be carrying a radio. Alright, I will. You see, I got some work to do ahead of me, so I will talk to you later. Oh, still day 3. We're making our way up the mountains still. Just came from that way. And then you just get to the point like, oh, another mountain. Let's just keep going. So I gotta go that way. The next mountain, well, Chairback Mountain is another mile away. And that's where we call and confirm our resupply. It's really great. And then we'll hike down to East Chairback Pond, our first night to set up the tents. However, that morning we'll have to wake up about 5 So that way we can make our resupply at 9 because it's a 3-mile hike. I mean, we all agreed we'd rather just be waiting there. So, ooh, it's been a long day. I mean, every day is just walking. Just keep walking, just keep walking. Choo choo. Oh, I'm gonna take my trek pole off my wrist. Any chance you get to, sorry, any chance that you get to just hold your trek poles and walk along, it's kind of nice. You don't feel it impacting your knees as much. It's been great. Weather's been perfect. Like I'm sweating. I'm sweating because I've been pushing, but overall the weather's kind of cool. At night it gets cold. Oh, it gets cold, but it's been good. So, making my way through some more routes. They're all fun, but you can see it's pretty well marked. Talk to you later. Oh, I'm stopped at a shelter along the way. This one's literally on the trail, because there's the trail that I just came from. That's where we're at. Chairback Mountain Lean-To. So is this where I want to be? West Branch. We came from Cloud Pond Lean-To last night, so we're at 7 miles. 3 more to finish the day. They should be showing up before long. Here we are, getting close to the end of the day. John's there. He's gonna go find a place to hide in the woods right now. There's a John shit in the woods. He's about to. But anyway, we're at the top of Chairback Mountain. See that lake over there? That's where we're being staying the night. That's 2.1 miles away. To get there, we're going across that ridge and around. So you can see we're going to go that way, then down. And there it is, East Chairback Mountain Lake or Pond. Here we are at the end of day 3. No shelter tonight. This is the East Chairback Pond. So our first night of tenting, and we're right on the lake. Let me walk on down. So sometimes people ask, why do you do it? Well, this is why. We're right on the lake, and if we were here for any time, we can use the canoe. But this is our home for the night. We're making dinner. And still setting up, because we just got here. Say hi, guys.
What's up?
What'd you guys think of today?
Oh, not as bad as yesterday.
It felt brutal though.
Yeah, it was brutal.
A lot more sore today.
Getting to camp was brutal.
These last 2 days have just the next 2 days are gonna and then it's ish.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna finish setting up, and my food should be about ready. It's right down there soaking. So here we are trying to make the water crossing. John was going to attempt it without getting his feet wet. And now you see he has 1 Croc and 1 shoe. Sorry it's bouncing around because I'm crossing the water right now as well.
One that got wet the other day.
Yeah, so now both of his shoes are wet. He tried to skip across the rocks. He made it to there. He got 1 Croc on, but the one that he still had the shoe on. And it's nice that there's a bench up here that you can Take your stuff off. Hey, John. How was that? Oh, wait, I guess I gotta call you Shuffles. Hey, Shuffles. How was that? Yeah?
At least it wasn't my fresh sock, you know?
How about Music Man? How was that?
Radio.
Oh, radio. Hey, radio. How was...
Bad. My legs feel numb now because of how cold that water is, but it feels good.
Oh, it feels so... It felt amazing. All right. So here we are. So after all that, he decided to watercross anyway with his Crocs. Give us a wave. Is that your normal wave? Yeah. Okay, we got a hiker coming up behind you. You're okay though. All right, talk to you later. All right, we just got a resupply. See John up ahead. Ethan's up ahead of him playing his speaker. He's the music man. But we got the resupply, which was pretty awesome. I got a knee brace. They when I called to verify, it went great. Since the other two boys wanted to switch to Gatorade, they misunderstood and sent Gatorade for me instead of a beer. Like, oh, but that was okay. I had almost a 6-pack in the resupply, and I just drank those down. I feel fucking amazing right now. And today is going to be our big climb, because we're going to go up the ridge, up to, oh crap, it's Tappan Campground. So make our way up there tonight, and tomorrow won't be too bad. We'll be traversing across. We call back to Shaw's from Whitecap to verify our resupply at Joe Mary Road. If you're going to do a 10-day, I would definitely recommend the 2-time resupply, because after our first 3 days, although we were fairly experienced with hiking, we're not experienced hiking in Maine. So we found some of our gear that we did not need, i.e. like our chairs that we've used on all of our other treks. This we have not used, but only because, oh, I packed it out. I might as well just use it anyway. But resupply went really well. We were there way early. I would recommend, if you're going to do a resupply, show up there very early so you can sit there and get as much downtime as you possibly can. You can really explode your bag. Make sure that you've gotten all your trash out. Making sure you've got everything that you want to send back, because at this point, you know, you're day 4 in, you're going to have an idea of what you're going to need till next resupply. And that's the other great thing about you utilizing Shaw's, is that when you're out here, hell, it's better than Amazon. I said, I need a knee brace, and guess what? They brought 2 out to make sure they had the right one that was going to fit me. So it worked out amazing. Today's a great day. Weather has been absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. I mean, chilly at night. We got like 40-degree sleeping bags, and it gets into the 40s at night, but we're still getting chilly. Mine's older. But, yeah. I'll just shut up and walk for a minute. All right, see you in a bit. All right, looks like our next water point's coming up. A lot of times we like to just kind of break at the water point and chug up a little bit and enjoy a little bit. Yep. Hey! Oh, it looks like our first water crossing. Like official, I mean, we did one already, but this one.
Not very deep, just kind of unavoidable.
How fun is this? And look how gorgeous it is. Well, hello again. I guess I gotta point the camera up, because I am going up. We're climbing 2,000 feet today. Not too bad so far. This is a nice part of the trail because a lot of day hikers, because there's a parking lot not far from here that goes to Golf Hedges. I may have blew by already, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone down. Well, here I am. It took my first fall. Fucking around, playing with my phone, looking at the map, thinking we're doing a great time. Tripped. All good, not hurt. Figured it'd be a good time to say something. And I tripped on the craziest, like, literally, it's one of the better parts of the trail. That's what happens when you get complacent. So I'm past Gulf Haggis on the way to camp tonight. That way is the way I came. Decided to stop and eat lunch. I like to eat lunch where I have water. That way I can make up mixed drink, but to show you kind of what I'm eating. I like to eat this or tuna. They make different flavors. Then I'll mix in some crackers, a little couple crackers, and some fruit snacks and a granola bar. That seems to really do the trick through the day. It's not very heavy. It gives you a good punch. And then I wash it down in my metal bottle there, my sport bottle, with some Element usually. But decided to take lunch while I wait to see if the boys catch up. Until then, see you later. Alright. Count day 4. It's coming to an end. We had a good 2,000 foot climb today. Oh, my feet are sore. And here's Sydney Tappan campsite. This is where we're staying tonight. Coming in. So we did shelters the first 2 nights.
I love that we have a
And you see we're doing tents night 4. Say hi guys.
How's it going?
See you later. Morning of day 5. You know what that tells me? Hey, you're not there yet. Keep going. I guess I shall. Well, if this isn't a pleasant treat. Now we're between Hay Mountain and Whitecap. The boys are still behind me. Today's our big day. Today we got to do 17 miles. All the other days we've done like 10.4. Like I think 10.4 was our biggest, but I have to look back. But today is all not downhill, down mountain. But yeah, but you take advantage of this while you can. So I'll just be quiet. Now I'm starting to work my way back up. It's hard to tell in video, but like you're standing here, you can see it inclining. So we've been pretty good about getting on trail by 7, getting off trail by 7. Off trail by 7 gives us a good chance to find a good place to sleep. Like last night, there was a bunch of people that rolled in at dark, so that would have sucked. I mean, since we were there early, we kind of knew where the other good spots for the camp. Oh, fun. But all the way, but up to now, we've been at about a mile an hour pace. Today, we got to be about a mile and a half hour pace. Depending on breaks, when you're walking, it might be up to 2. But you know, it looks like I'm going to start working again, so I'm going to get off here. Bye. Oh, this is as good a time as any to take a quick break. I'm hoping to be at Whitecap within the next hour. Hopefully the boys are pretty soon behind me. But Logan Brook and West Branch are our next two water points. After West Branch, man, it's going to be smoking. So I'm hoping to be at Logan by lunchtime. Well, beyond lunchtime. Okay, yeah, you can see. Nice little clearing. Looks like a good campsite for people that missed the opportunity earlier. Oh, here's the backwards. Oh, it feels so much different. Oh, this is a... That's that trail. And that's the way I came. This is what makes it worth it. That's what we came through. That's where we're going. That's stunning. Oh, we got another hiker coming down. It's... Sorry, I'm just kind of videoing you a little bit. Sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses. I don't know, I think this is a better view than what we just had. Okay, I'm a little pooped, but I thought I'm gonna have to move slow because this is a lot of route walking. But I thought it'd be neat to show you. It's quite surreal. I mean, even 5 days in and 50 miles, it's still very surreal is what you see. Yeah, if you can't tell, we're going up again. Good morning. It's the morning of day 6. Only got about 3 miles to Joe Mary Road. Wait for a resupply. So today, after a 17.2 mile day, our 8 mile day to Antlers, it's gonna be kind of nice and should be a lot like this. I guess they say there's a lot of route walking. And roots kind of bruise the old tootsies. But after we get to Joe Mary, we'll be 60 miles down. Smooth sailing for our last 4 days. It's crazy. It's gone by pretty quick, actually. I mean, when all you do is wake up, walk, sleep, wake up. And so I've been a push. Curious to see how much weight I lost. But let's just go for a little walk. Like I said, it's been pretty dry, so all the water crossings have been low. Still been able to get water, but only took shoes off once to cross, which was fun. Felt good. So I've made it to Joe Mary Road, waiting for the boys and waiting for the food drop. And what was awesome is, as I was sitting here, someone came out and says they had food magic, and I got ice cold Mountain Dew. So here we are waiting. And I got ice cold Mountain Dew. Today feels like a good day. Just got a resupply. The boys took off a long time ago. I stayed back and finished off my beer. Kind of nice. I drank 4 beers before I took off, so I have the carbs and the courage now. It was originally packed a 6-pack because they thought they were gonna want some beer, and I'm like, well, I don't want, and so therefore I was like, well, I'll take all the beer, but I don't want to carry it all, so I have to drink some of it. And last resupply did the same thing, so it felt good. We don't have too far for, I mean, it's noon. I guess I still got about 7 miles to go. So if I want to get there early enough, I gotta push through. The boys will be there. They want to go swimming. So I said, hey, we're going to Antlers. I'm gonna be behind you all day because I stayed back at the resupply. So we've made it to Antlers. See, I got my tent set. This is my view for the night. John and Ethan's gonna set up right here. So that means I'll have all this. Oh, John's shorts are right there. But this is our night. We get to wake up to this in the morning. The best part of waking up is morning of day 7. We camped out right on a rocky beach, which was pretty awesome. Saw some good stars, saw kind of a sunrise because it was misty rain. Wouldn't be a true backpacking trip unless you get rained on. We got a little bit of rain last night, wasn't too bad, just enough to get things a little wet, but not too wet yet. Supposedly it's supposed to rain some more today. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully not too bad, but so far so good. Today's goal is almost 12 miles. We're gonna make it up to, can't pronounce it, Nakawaka Lake. Supposedly there's a bunch of campsites there. Antlers was amazing. So we make it to Nakawakawu for another tent site. After that, it's Rainbow Lake Dam for a tent site. And then after that is Herd, which is a shelter, but you can tent there as well. And that's our last night. So our last morning will be like 3 miles. We picked up around noon, I think. So all is good so far. This last half of the trail is a lot like this. Some up, some down, but not too bad. I mean, it's a rock path, but it's not as bad as you think. But I'm just really getting started. And it's raining wet enough that the leaves are getting you a little wet. But for the most part, the path's wide enough so you don't really brush a lot of plants. Doesn't smell as fresh as you would think. It has kind of a mildew smell in the air. Another lake. You see lots of lakes, beautiful lakes. Hear the moose yelling, hear birds squawking or whatever they're doing. Hasn't really been any signs of like real predators. You know, I haven't heard any coyotes or wolves. I mean, I saw some places where some brush was knocked down, but I don't think it was for bear. It looks like that might have been where a moose had been laying. Alright. Make sure I get. I'm gonna save some battery. So we made it to our camp tonight. I mean, with really good time. And we are at the end of day 7. And it's been raining for a little bit, but inside the trees is dark and it looks like it's raining, but that's pretty cool. Look at the clouds coming out of the trees. Beautiful. But yeah, walking up in here, it looks dark as shit. What's kind of neat was when we came into here, there was people pulling kayaks in and out. And so evidently this is like a almost like a state park, but it's like a anybody could use it, so it doesn't cost anything at all. You can see how dark it is. Turn my lamp. Here's our camp.
Does the camp look cool at least?
What's that?
Does our campsite look cool at least?
Yeah, outside the trees, it's barely sprinkling. So they're hunkered down, waiting for the rain. I got my stuff up in the pivy. My tent's so small, it looks like it got a little wet in there, but I think I didn't have it completely closed up.
I'm wondering what I could do better for next time.
All right, morning of day 8. It's crazy. Let's see if I can do this without falling down. I think John has taken 3 falls. I've taken 2. Ethan's taken 1. But yesterday we got a little wet on trail-ish. Not really too bad. It didn't really start raining until we got camp set up. And then, oh, and it rained all night. But from what I understand, I gotta be careful here. From what I understand, that's the last of the rain. Look at that. And this is the same lake we were just camping on. We get through these rocks. Should have remembered the rocks. Okay, I need. But I will chat with you later. We got 12 miles to do today. But through this kind of stuff. It's crazy. Now I'm definitely walking through a forest. Before I was going through mountains. It's huge rock faces in here and just waiting for something to pop out somewhere. Something going up that tree somewhere. It's still a nice cool day.
Holy shit.
Here we are, getting close to the end of day 8. John finally caught up with me. Look at him. He's whipping snapping it. Yeah. But what's even more fun is this is the first sign we've seen with Apple Bridge. Heard lean-tos tomorrow night. Oh, this is awesome.
This is good.
And it's all coming close to an end, isn't it? Isn't it crazy how it's been 8 days? Oh,
Yeah,
look.
man.
Oh, here comes Ethan. Move faster before I run out of video. Move faster before I run out of video.
Oh, look, somebody had an orange.
So I'm assuming, do we see any blue markers over there? Is that because I'm thinking It might be up there a little bit more.
What's that left arrow for? See that? Somebody carved it in and carved that in.
Oh, I don't know. Look at this, Ethan.
Little bridge. 12 miles left.
Wait. What do you think?
Oh, tired.
That's all he's got to say. All right, I'll let you go. We waited for him.
Like those
Oh,
one people are.
I got it on the video.
They say that they do it in a day. So
Yeah, I know, but I'd be hurting already. Just to climb that.
in one day.
Way back there, that's Mount Katahdin. We only got 12 and a half miles
Look at the boats.
left.
We got some.
All right, the morning of day 9. Getting ready to make our way out. There's make my way up to the whole trail. We've been using pivies, but this place has an outhouse. Let's see. We didn't catch John on the box. We didn't catch John on the box. Let's see. I'll just show you the box.
I'd rather shit in the woods.
Yeah, he's shit in the woods.
Look, there's another one down there.
Some shit boxes. Just put the lid back on it. All right. Well, I'm on my way. It's funny. All right. Morning of day 9. Today's goal is like 9.4 miles. So that should be a decent day. It's pretty cool this morning. Right now, I'm on the spur trail to the Rainbow Lake Dam that we camped at last night. It's crazy to think this is our last full day. I mean, we've just been marching along for so many days, and now it's like, wow. I will say this has probably been the easiest spur trail. All right. We can hear it. It's been avoiding us all day. Here's where we are. Day 9. Crazy. It's crazy. It's our last full day. I guess I'll record for a minute here since I don't need my poles. So last night we stayed at Rainbow Lake Dam, which is one end of it. And we left probably about 8:30, between 8:30 and 9 o'clock this morning. And our last time check, it's like 11 o'clock. So that means for the last maybe 5.5 miles, we're still walking. Well, you'll see, like, see through the trees, we're still haven't reached the end of this lake. And we've been walking for 5.5 miles. That lake is just huge. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to put the phone away. I gotta work a little. This is just, again, the video just doesn't give it true justice. It's very surreal. I'll just slowly trot through here. It's just, can't tell, but it's like all the rock is just covered with moss. That's why it's so rooty. Feels like fall. You hear the wind blowing through the trees. You feel that cool air coming through. I'm going down. So it's our last morning, making our trek out. John said there's going to be no roots. Got 10 feet and we got roots. But it is a very weird feeling to think that it's all coming to an end. Oh, they took off running. So that means since we only got about 3 miles, we've got our semi-trail legs, so we'll be done here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, about 2 hours. What made the through hike of the 100 miles more enjoyable than those that are through hiking and this is at the end. We maintained a schedule and just paced ourselves through some growing pains, physical pains. But overall, it was a really good pace. Well, we've made it out. Gravel road. Here's Able Bridge. We just got dusted by a couple cars going by. Not quite sure exactly where we're getting picked up at.
In one day.
Beautiful campsite, bro.
Crazy. Oh, I've been looking and I finally, let's see if I can zoom in. I finally see a fish swimming. There it is. Oh no, that looks like grass. Dang it. But I did get me a backstreet. Bye.